Mr. J. Cooper here, formerly J. Cooper. This is video 2 of all the movies and films I was involved in. If I added up all the money I've been asked for to be in the films, it would be over $900,000. Even in the films that I've written, pretty well like 85% of the entire film and choreographed and rang up on my telephone to Vin Diesel or to other actors and said, this is what happens now, and this car explodes and this comes here, and then you go and talk to somebody I know in Japan who's a mafia person or this Brazilian gang, and this is where it's located, and you do this and this and this and this. They still came back and asked me for like $20,000 or $50,000, even though I'm the director. So that shows you also like how the industries are, like the film industry I'm talking about now, but the music industry can be the same. It's a very financial industry. It was a similar thing when I met the people in my own home in Kenmore Hills in Brisbane, Australia, when I was 15, and it was one man who was a Jewish guy and two boys who were from America, and I said, oh, I'm thinking about American Pie, because I love apple pie and I love American pies, and I just said, wouldn't it be funny if I stuck my private part in a hot pie, apple pie? Wouldn't that be funny? So they made a movie called American Pie and asked me to be in it too. So they have lots of unusual stories, but how films are made. I've met a lot of actors when I was younger. Like I said, Ryan Gosling when I was a boy, Nicolas Cage when I was a boy, Angelina Jolie when I was a boy and a teenager, Brad Pitt's brother, people in American Pie, Keanu Reeves, Lucas Black, Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, also somebody I used to work in security with, invited from the United Kingdom, who was a butcher, who was in martial arts films like John Wick 4. I invited him to come to Brisbane to be in John Wick 4, and he had a lot of money after selling a butcher, which is Ben, and it's another Ben. And also Scott Atkins is the real name. Because when I said Ben, it was like, you look like me, is your name Ben as well? And I said, no, it's Scott Atkins. So Scott Atkins moved to Australia because of me to become part of the film industry. So over time, I've had a lot of involvement in film. As an artist, it's been a lot of fun for myself being involved. So it hasn't just been about money, it's also been about having fun. I'm owed a lot of money, some money I've been paid, I've had favours done for me where I'd wanted things done, but there's been financial things I had to pay or things I was asked to do. So I will list out, this is the part 2 now of the movie involvement up to 2024, and this is what I can remember. There's probably more than this, but this is the list that I've made up, that just so I don't forget everything, so I can remember, because there's so many things I've done.